Okay, let's get started. Let's open up Ventuz and let's create a little motion graphic, simple one. Don't want to make something too complicated. Want to keep it simple, clean. We have basic geometry. Create a motion graphic. Oh, this machine error is just saying it can't find my webcam. I just took it on, it's unplugged right now. And then those are the NDI feeds that's complaining, say it can't find it. That's no problem. Anyway. Let's start off with, let's make some elements that we can put together. So I want to keep it really simple and make it a short tutorial or video, should I say. So rectangle, let's say round it up to 20, change that width, that height, so we know, nice thin line. Maybe it's a little bit bigger. There we go. Color, I'm gonna have no light, like so. And now I want to axes, circle. I'm gonna move this cable out of the way. It's not covering my desk. Going across my keyboard, getting in the way, go for something like this, and I want this just to move up and down, so it'll be 10 to minus 10. We use a mover, nothing fancy, and minus 10 to 10. Just change that duration. We can tweak that after. What I'm gonna do is actually put these on the one axis, and I can move that around later. I'll duplicate this and, you know, scale it up and down. Okay, so that's one. I'll just call this line. That's one line. Or I don't know. Moving line. Whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'll call it moving line or whatever it is. Let's make another one. It's like a different one, but we're similar. This one we might have to keyframe, so I'm gonna delete that mover. I'm gonna need a okay, I'm gonna use this circle as well. So I want it like that, perhaps. Actually, can I use let me try a rounded rectangle. Delete that. I'm gonna block this for now, so we can just focus on the next element. If I was to place a hole, where is it? Around the fillet, but instead of placing the hole, I'll say draw mode lines. Or yeah, lines, and we with tessellation. There we go. Change that width of the line. There we go. Now I want a keyframe going around these corners. So it's going to be a circle, but actually, can I? Cool, if I could turn off. Can I turn off first? Let's see. Unless I add texture. I'm just kind of making stuff up right now. I want an L shape with this curve, but I don't want this part. I want to get rid of it. So I was thinking, use the texture. I'm not sure it'll work. Oh no. I'll just use rectangle. Keep it really simple. Just use some elements. Rectangle, circle, 2 circles and 2 rectangles. Bang. 90. Push this up. Move this across. Circle. You can place a hole in it, which is great, and then you can just change the angle. 180. Push this up. Let's try 45 or 65. 90. Let's do 90. There you go. That angle, that joins there. There we go. I'll just group these. Oh, they're already grouped under one axis, but I'll group this again. I'll just zoom in. So I'll just zoom into that, make sure I'm happy with that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I wish you could do that with rounded rectangle and just turn off the side or something. Maybe you can, but for now that'll do. I'm gonna take this circle that we already got, duplicate this. Make sure I have a color as well on this. No light. Go reset the circle back. There we go. This keyframe animation, loop. So I'm going to animate the Y and the X. Just go into seconds, like so. Set a key at the start, so start here for example. Let's say it takes a second to get to there, and then another second. Oh. And the X. Now press play. There we go. And then we'll just circle that back and forth. So we can just use a simple controller. Link that control to this. So now we've got 0 to 100. Get a mover. Link the mover to this. And we change that to 0 to 100. I'll say cosine. Change the speed on that. So I'm happy with it. Yeah, something like that will do. So we've got a second element. I can block that for now, block that out. So let's get another axis. Let's get a cube this time. We'll piece it all together, you know, make something interesting. So I want to make this like a nice, look like a nice motion graphic. So I'll apply a color again. No light. Draw mode. Lines. Remove flat tessellation. So yeah, this. Say show rim and front. That's what we want. If you want, you can adjust those width from the lines if you want slightly thicker. There you go. Cool. I've got another cube, so I'll just call this cube 1. And then maybe I'll make another one. Like group giant cube or something, like a giant cube. So let's block this one. I'll make one, I'll just call this reference. We'll delete this one after. 2, cube 3, and cube 4. Wait, what's this size? See if this works. I don't know. You don't know. Free. Need an axis so I can spin this around. This doesn't need to be perfect, but axis. I'll block these for now, I just want to test something. Yeah, still works. Block that. Hang on, where's the other two cubes gone? See how that looks. Okay. So this one. Let's try. Just trying to get the shape of that. Sorry it's taking so long. I went quiet trying to figure it out. Perhaps I'll try. No. Oh, what? It's gotta be this. That looks kind of cool. That stands out on its own. Maybe I'll go for that look. Yeah, that'll do. And I want this piece to be moving up and down. So it's like, there we go. So I'll get a mover. Take that current value. Take it out of position. Y position, bam. What's this? Yeah. Delete that. Delete that. Just call that chain. Cube. Yeah. Just trying to make some elements to make for motion graphic, or a graphic, should I say. Okay, so we've got that. Let's make some other shapes. Let's make another cube. Let's borrow this one actually. Let's duplicate this one. Unblock that. Put another axis. Duplicate this one. Make this one smaller. And we just change that to maybe back rim or something. So now we spin, get this kind of cool look. Good. 2 cubes. Oh, cube in a cube. I'll say cube in cube. Okay. Then borrow this again. Or this rectangle or something. Yeah, it's gotta be like a rectangle. That'll do. It needs to be perfect. Duplicate this, call this cylinder. Keep the same material, just delete the cube and then use a cylinder. I can block this one, rectangle for now. Let's rotate this and take a look what we got. What's this weird tessellation going on here? Okay, if I increase the tessellation, that's some kind of fix. Well, that's kind of cool. Triangle. Maybe I can fix that. Oh, some weird behavior there. I want to like that. I want that to be flat. That's kind of cool. Might go for the triangle rather than cylinder. Let's go on triangle. Triangle instead of a cylinder, because it's not giving me the result I want, to be honest. That's no problem. We just there. I like that look. scale this up. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna change this. Like that, I'll do. Okay, and I want. So then maybe. Nah, just keep it like that. I'm wondering if I, to get around this issue I'm having with these, because there's some lines I want solid, but I want the lines. So let's see if I could duplicate that. Actually, what I could do is group. Delete that. Delete that, delete that. Link here. So if I just turn this for now, turn this to black. That's the kind of look I'm looking for. So it's solid, but you got the outline. So maybe I'll do it like that. Now I'll spin it. Rotations off, no problem. Correct that. 90. Fix the spacing between these triangles. There we go. Do I have another set of rotation? It's fine. That looks good. There we go. It's flicking there, but I'll do. Nothing perfect. Don't want to keep it a short video. I'm gonna just try to increase the tessellation now. Which one was it? This one? Yeah, see, it's the weird lines. I mean, it doesn't matter if it has lines. It can be part of graphics. Do I need that? Yeah, I'll keep it like that. That's fine. Okay, just leave it like that. For this material, let's see. SPH. There we go. Now, if I'm gonna do this solid color, I think I need to do sort my background color out before I go any further. What color would I go for? You say. Let's go for color, solid color. And then I need to match whatever this color is. Go for orange. Oh, there's. I could expose that and then link it to that layer. So whatever I change it to, it doesn't matter then. Maybe I'll do that there. Just do color, solid, and then just expose that out. And then later, whatever color it is now, it doesn't matter. I can change that color. I don't have to go into each material. I might go for that color for now. It's not too heavy. Anyway, let's get back to it. Taking too long to do this. Whatever I'm doing. Yeah, I want this to move now. Just using simple mover. Might change the outline. So in here. There we go. Let's say here. Mover. And say here. Free. Okay. To free. Maybe color sign for these. Put some. There we go. Rings, I'll just call it rings. Let's block that for now. So we've got a few assets. We've got a few different assets that are animated. Some are static. Might revisit this one. Just bring this up and do the same with the fill it in with a solid. Bam, 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 bam. Take this cube out. And now just use the color pick on this background. Change this to solid. There we go. That's the look I want. I want that to be solid too. So again, you just do the same thing. Link here. Oh. Edit. Unlink. No, just on that. Link here. That material. Not expose that one, but let's just use a color node. Color solid. Link those two to there. Expose this out. And link that to the same color. Bam. There we go. Let's fix that one up. So that's looking good. That's the look I wanted. I wanted this like kind of. It's got the outlines, but it's solid. It's not so. And it's just got the rim lines, but solid, which works. It works well. Make sure these are all good. Yeah. Okay, block this. Take a look what else we got. This fine. I could do technically the same thing. And here. What color node? No light. So it's solid as well, completely solid. Might go back to the other cube as well. There was another cube I had. Anyway, just link that to there. Kind of just making this up as I go along, but dang. Let's block that. It's not that one. Is it cube and cube? Yeah. We can definitely get that one to work. Yeah. Or could we? I don't know. Because then if I do that solid, it'll block that. But I'll make that one solid. Let's see. The inner cube. Let's see. It might not work. And no light. Yeah, it could work. I just changed this. Run. Huh? And actually looks alright. Doesn't look too bad. Still looks cool. Let's do that. Just expose that material out. So they will get the material from that one. Okay, let's start laying this out as something. Because we've got a lot of stuff, but we ain't got nothing. We ain't putting it together. So I'm just gonna get a axis. Oh, axis. I don't know where that's gone. Got rectangle. I'm gonna lay it down. Okay. Could grab all of my assets and put them under this rectangle. So this is like my floor that I'm going to lay everything out on. So the moving line. Scale it down. Put an up on this. So it's just for reference, just the area I want to place my elements. Right. Make it small. So X and Y along the floor. I might duplicate this again. Duplicate again. Just make some different sizes. Now the movers, we can offset these so they're not all going at the same time, or should we just leave it as it? Let's just leave it. So we've got this one, that's the one with the rounded corner. Let's bring this in. So the Z is just to put it all in the same plane. There we go. Let's get that way down. Which one is this? I'm gonna make that shorter. It's pretty easy to adjust. You can easily go in there, tweak the keyframes. Here you go. Let's just wait for it to go back and forth. Let's just see. From the scale, I might change from that circle, make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, that looks alright. So cube 1, let's see. Where can we put the cube? Let's make it sit on the ground here. Maybe make it small. There we go, that'll do. Joint cube, the joint cube. Let's get that in. I'm just scaling everything down. Wait, where's the 90? Oh, I've got a negative. Just make sure that's scale past. Minus 90. There we go. 90, 90. There we go. We've finally got it in the position we want. Let's place it on the ground. So probably here. Just leave it here. Maybe move it off this line, but like that. Doesn't need to be complicated. What we got else? We got a cube and cube. I'm just putting like 0.2 or something. That's all. Kind of abstract thing. I don't know what it is. It could be like a circuit board or something, whatever you want. I might duplicate this again. Position another one over here or something. Nothing like this. I don't know. If I rotate the whole thing, doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. Well. What we got here? We got a rectangle. Where is it? That 4. Now this is very static, so I want this to move like this or something, just to do this. Nothing else. So very small value mover. Copy. And then just before it hits the ground, like there. Okay. Take the Z. There we go. That's pulsing up and down. Just change the speed. A bit more subtle. That's not bad. Boom, boom, boom. And then let's get the rings. That's 90. Let's just turn that on, turn that so that line's not facing us. So there we go. It's nice and looks nice and clean from this angle. I feel it feels like it's still missing something, but I don't know what. Just what's this? What? Oh, that's the plane. Perhaps. Yeah, maybe we just need to use this plane. Bam, bam, bam. Lines. Fat tessellation. Base color, light. Oh yeah. I want to rotate. There we go. 90. I'll say that's the highest it will go. Mover. Copy that. Here. Z-axis. Cursor line. Slow it down. Let it down a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this again. I'm gonna just plane. Okay, this again. Minus 90. Just change the width and the height or something. I don't know. So it's still got this similar animation. Just a different size. Might have to fill it, but not too bothered right now. Let's do that. Something like this. I don't know. Okay, so let's block this floor. Turn it off. There we go. Got a nice motion graphic. Abstract look. Now, what I'm gonna do is get a camera. Just put it up there. Let's change the field of view to orthogonal. Just trying to change the width and height. There we go. Five. That looks pretty good. Scale it down a bit. Boom. That looks nice. I could have just grouped all of those together and then had similar width and height. Just fix the proportion a tiny bit. It's nothing amazing, it's just an abstract motion graphic. I don't know, I'm using the Z axis because that doesn't have an effect on the orthogonal. There we go. I like that look. And the cool thing is you can go here, change the... Oh, I didn't link. Did not link. I didn't link this one, which is the cube in a cube. Well, is it because I duplicated it? I guess because I duplicated, and then that's not exposed out. Or I don't need to expose it out. I can just link it to this one, and I can link it to this one. So you get your color from here. Bam. There you go. Simple motion graphic. Just you can go in and, you know, go in here. So I'll drop to next, add some text or something. Duplicate that. Real time. Let's see if we've got text effects spazzer, please. There are some text effects. You can just use movers. Random. There we go. Get a mover. Zero to 100. Bam, bam, bam. Just gonna play around with this. Maybe I'll change to 0. And that's just random, which is quite cool. But then I have another one which is not random. Oh no, I have that random, but this value is not random. Put color on there. Solid color. Just bring the opacity down. Where is this one on? Oh, because that's the range. There we go. There we go. We've got like a little vortex effect going on here. And if I change this color to some, there we go. It probably doesn't need glow. It doesn't really need any glow. So just put a vignette on there. Oh, there's a massive vignette. I'm gonna leave it here. I won't put any effects on it. But yeah, hopefully that was some use. Sorry it took so long. I was kind of just making up as I went along. You could add more elements to this, you know, have more moving pieces if you wanted. For example, like you can take, say, maybe one of these planes, or I don't know, make it solid. Where is it? We got this one or something. Let's take this one for example. You could add another mover. You know, you could take simple elements, make a nice simple graphic. No effort. So if it's 0 and 0, just increase that value. Slow it down. There we go. Then get rid of the Y. There we go. Take that solid color of another one. Find one that I've exposed already. So this one's exposed. I'll just say, instead of exposing it out, there we go. That's solid. So I've asked them if this, say for example, front. Yeah, it's kind of cool. And you can play around with the scale and the width. So on it. There you go. Should call it a night. Right, of course we can. Bam. That's just going a bit over the top, but it's cool though. And then I can spread that again. Boom. can kind of animate that if you wanted like this, and you got this crazy texture. Yeah, so I've animated there. It's like cool. What we could do is actually try to loop it. Let's try to loop it. We say get a mover, so we take this value 17 for example, put it in here and find another point. Say it's gonna be rough loop, but see if it works. And get rid of the swing. And it looks like we're looping. You can slow that down. There you go. You can make so many cool effects. It's so great about this software. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna take a snapshot on the thumbnail. So snapshot. Clipboard. Snap. Motion. Fit. There we go. Thank you again. Hopefully it's some use. Sorry it dragged on a little bit, but I got a cool graphic out of it at the end. And it looks cool. We made a little loop as well. We duplicated it with spreaders. So you can create all kinds of crazy textures. So you can take something simple shapes, make a nice graphic, make it more complicated. So you can choose how complicated you want to make things, but hopefully that was useful. If you wanted, you could add shadows and actually, before I do that, let me just check if I can do that. I don't think so, because I don't have anything to project the shadows on, but shadow bit. Yeah, I need a floor, but I'm sure they would cast shadows. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that another time. Anyway, thank you again. Take care.